on soilless culture, concept and application. So as we know that land is finite and there is always a dilemma of allocation resource. It is actually complicating so many things and the first dilemma is environmental concern as we know that we are putting a lot for increasing the productivity of various agricultural commodities, but simultaneously have to improve its sustainability. And second one
Akan
would
betul
be
tadi.
economic dilemma arising from conflicting goals allocate cropland from growing food to producing crops for biofuels. So this is one of the major dilemma with us that land is finite and we cannot go for the horizontal expansion in terms of area and production. And as far as the FAO projections are there for developing countries like India, we need 13% more land in countries like India, agriculture use in next 30 years. And if you look to this 13%, so this is seems to be very meager, and we have to have 10% additional production which can be achieved through increased crop. So 30% increase can be met through the area expansion and increasing the cropping intensity, and the 70%. So we have to think upon the innovative, efficient technology which we can use them in judicious manner. So as we know that population pressure is increasing day by day and the growth rate of population is very high in India, and approximately 80% of population will be residing in urban centers. So all of them. And for feeding such population, we need 10 raised to power 9 hectares of more land. And as far as the climate change is concerned, and one of the reports from World Bank is saying like this that this will be putting agriculture under great depression, and there will be a great depression in yield in coming years if we continue with present agricultural practices and crop varieties. So, as we have observed that there is a drastic change in the concentration of carbon dioxide all across the globe, and it has crossed 400 ppm, and floods, droughts, they are very common now. And as we are knowing that we are doing agriculture in soil-based media, and there are so many difficulties or the disadvantages of soil-based media, like oligo-feed, when we are mixing say rice husk with soil, then oligo-feed is one of the pests which is causing a lot of problems. Then nematode, of course, it has devastated so many crops all across the nation and globe. And there are other fungi, soil-borne fungi causing damping of, then fusarium wilt. Then this is very important aspect of soil-based media. Here you can see that most of the pests, they are actually completing their any one of the life cycle in the soil. That means soil is harboring the or making the life cycle of various insect pests complete. And as we know that whether it is soil-based media or soilless culture, we need to supply nutrients to the plant, water, aeration, and anchorage. And what could be the possible solution? So we need to protect the environment, and simultaneously we have to balance the world need for energy and food that will be requiring a complex and multifaceted approach. And vertical farming, I think, all a promise of addressing these issues by enabling more food to be produced with less resources. So it is a technique of cultivating plants in greenhouses on or on vertically inclined surfaces. And as rightly said by father of modern concept of vertical farming, Dixon, and he has postulated different components of vertical farming like greenhouse, cork wall, and other vertical growing architecture like aeroponics, hydroponics, then grow lights, then phytoremediants, then skyscrapers. So as we know that the government of India has also proposed its one of the important mission, that is smart cities mission, and Indore is one of the 100 cities, smart cities proposed by government of India for fulfilling the ambitious smart city requirement of India, and this is meant to develop 100 cities across the country, making them citizen friendly and sustainable. So, what is the necessity of this mission? As I have already discussed, that population pressure is increasing. We don't have land too much for horizontal expansion, so we have to think vertically. And what could be the option? As Dr. Dixon, the father of modern concept of vertical farming, he highlighted different components of vertical farming, and soilless culture will be constituting one of the components. So, soilless culture refers to a method of growing plants without the use of soil as rooting media or the growing media, in which the inorganic nutrients absorbed by plants are supplied by irrigation water. So, one by one, I will be highlighting different components of soilless culture. And as we know that this term was first coined by Garrick in 1929, hydroponics, which is coming off from two Greek words. Hydro means water and ponos means labor. So it is the technique of growing different plants in nutrient solution with or without the use of growing media. So, what are the different needs and what are the different requirements of soilless culture? So, we are very much clear of the fact that this technology can make us get rid of various soil-borne pathogens, and simultaneously, the major disadvantage of this technology is that it requires higher initial installation cost and require higher technical skills. And if we compare the production potential of hydroponics with soil culture, then you can see that we can achieve from 5 to 10 times higher yield under hydroponic systems. These are the different studies conducted at Bengaluru and other parts of the globe. And what are the important balance sheets of nitrogen? As we know that nitrogen is one of the elements which is making soil uncomfortable for various crops. And if you look to the balance sheet of nitrogen kg per hectare per year for tomato itself, then I would rather highlight the residual effect and the efficiency. You can see that when the crop is grown in soilless culture, there is negligible residue and efficiency get increased by 2 times.